Line up, please. Room number.
402.
Alan, make sure you line up.
Line up.
You have to be.
Are being very, very unruly American.
You gotta film this woman. She's like,
I know. Go. That's why you're reacting.
Go.
And also 107.
You are different.
102.
102, it was. Grazie.
301.
301.
Okay.
Cheese.
Oh, that's it. I don't want to let down any Italians, but I got my lunch for today. So one of the huge parts of this trip is kind of doing all this self-reflective work. And you know, I met Jesse doing corporate improv training for companies, and so I facilitate a lot of these things where you can kind of like look inward and kind of find out what's important to you, what's kind of happened over the last year and things like that. And I don't really ever get to like sit and reflect on it myself because I'm always facilitating it. So today, this morning, we did resilience maps, and today's kind of overall theme is uncover. It's uncovering things in your life, finding out what's important to you, kind of trimming the fat.
What I call like a slow walk to nowhere. It's really about walking, but noticing the little things that we might pass by every day. So uncovering things like picking up a rock and noticing what's there. Things like micro joys, which are little things that make you happy. That's what today is about. Whatever you decide to do today, think of that as your theme. So you're going to create a timeline of your ups and downs over the past year with your career, your home life. You're going to draw it however you want and kind of take time to think about what were those ups and downs and how have you been resilient, or how could you be resilient, and think about those patterns. What are those patterns? Do they have anything to do with each other?
So you kind of start with January and go to here in September and kind of just rank the things that were like ups in your life and downs in your life, and kind of understanding why those were those things, and if you can find a way to, in the future, kind of shift your life to get rid of the things that don't serve you. And to, sometimes it takes writing it down like this. Like, these are things in Chicago that I would never reflect on, and things that I find I have a really hard time giving myself the freedom and the opportunity to do a lot of self-inclusive work, because I feel like there's always edits and there's meetings and there's acting and auditions and things I'm always trying to do. So it's really nice today that we've kind of had the opportunity to sit and do these. And this is like, it's an emotional thing to write all this down, to like really reflect on the last 9 months and see, you know, you kind of have that instinct of what's important to you and what's not. So it's just really nice, and we're gonna kind of take these out onto the trail today and talk with people about kind of their resilience maps, what they kind of thought about doing this exercise, what's important to them, and just kind of throw ideas off of each other that way. So I'm excited to kind of see how those conversations take form, and I'm excited for another day of hiking here in Italy. So here we go, let's do it.
I don't even want to see the road right now.
So a little bit of a pivot today, so I was gonna hike. Now I'm just gonna dance in this van and hang out with these sloths. So it's gonna be a great time. Hey, 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 hey! That can't be what you're supposed to do.
this is my internal vision of what every Italian car ride is like.
Jesse, kind of to unpack again, I know it's uncover, but can you uncover what happened in that car?
Yeah, I made a new friend. It's a cab driver. He's so nice. His name's Ilario. Ilario and I did some dancing to the orchestra. It was wonderful. He sings and he plays piano by ear.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
So we are gonna walk down to the hot springs and just explore and do some inner hiking. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Look at this freaking terrain. Look at this. Italy. More than just the pastas, huh?
Vincenzo, insalata caprese.
And now we're gonna do a reel, a very
We're gonna do some external swimming.
Some external swimming. So we're gonna go to a hot spring and get right in there. So
Inner hiking, external bathing.
excited about it. We hike up that or go?
Going down.
Oh, I'm in water, bro. All right, I kind of hear it. I mean, this is the perfect amount of hiking for me right now. This countryside is just so incredible. Holy smokes, dude. All right, this is gonna be the tough part. You ready?
Okay, yeah. You want me to catch it?
I don't know. Yeah, if I fall, just catch me.
Queen of the world.
Queen of the world. She keeps yelling Queen of the World. I don't really.
We're good, we never left the ground, but we need to take some weight off our shoulders. The fight isn't over.
As a duo, give people who visit this hot spring some advice. Like, what can they expect?
Gloriousness.
And more gloriousness.
I can't get down though because it's really cold in my...
Oh, I thought she was standing up.
No.
Part of me was kind of worried that like skipping out on a hike and like doing like internal hiking was gonna be tough, but this is more than what I could have asked for. Also, cut to some drone footage.
Come on now, come on, won't you come with me? Time to let it go and be free. Won't you come and breathe the open skies? Come now, come listen to the melody. Slow it down, put yourself at ease. Time to live it live. Get away from the do's and don'ts. Get away, don't let it close.
This year just has just a wonderful group of really open people. It's been so nice. I feel like when everybody met up in Florence, it was like everybody seemed to have been connected for years, even though not everybody does know each other. It's so warm and welcoming. That feeling is just getting more and more strong and connected.
Can you reach that one and pull it down? Here you go.
Somebody get it.
I got one here.
Get him, get him.
Oh, you just whomped Leah.
No way.
Pick that fig.
That's a good one.
I wanted that leaf in my hand.
Big.
Fig pickers. Fig pickers. We're just 7 fig
I'm taking my
pickers.
backpack off. We're getting serious.
Okay.
Welcome back to season 2 of Fig Pickers. Today we're in Tuscany.
Got another one.
Pick of the figs. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Fig pickers. Fig pickers.
Here's another fig for your picker. Come on, Marion.
Just because you understand your personal brand doesn't mean you can neglect us. This is the Fig Picking 7, here to review the Tuscan, what's the name of the city? Bagno.
Figialio.
Figialio. All right, guys, cheers. Cheers your figs. Cheers. All right.
We don't give a fig.
Oh, that's delightful.
It's so good. So satisfying. There's something so satisfying about this.
Yeah, it's so good. The way it tastes like an Italian breeze
Yeah.
in a field with one tree and no shade.
If you had to give it, out of 5 statues of David, how many statues of David do you give the fig off the tree?
What do you say, Marion?
The fig.
I haven't seen the statue of David, so.
But you tasted the fig.
Out of 5, what do you give out of 5?
6.
6 David statues.
wow.
That's a lot of fresh penises, I'll tell you what. All right, just got stung on the back of the head by a hornet. It will not stop me from ordering an American cheeseburger at this Italian restaurant. All right, here we go, and
By Italian restaurant, you mean restaurant in Italy?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. This day in particular, this day of inner hiking was very much needed for me. I had a lot of time to myself to process stuff I've neglected to address for a very long time, and it felt very freeing to do so. To unwind from that mental marathon all day, the evening was filled with more shenanigans, tiramisu, and sips of limoncello. To all of Italy, I am like so sorry, and I promise next time I come here, I'll be way more respectful of the culture.